Weekly Farm Guy here, and in this video we'll be looking at the update to the stables with larger pastures by NGN624 on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rockcrawl for this demonstration and test of this update. Update Changelog 1.2.00 is as follows. All pastures and stables now have a visible area that shows how big the pasture is at the stable. So here is an example. We'll go into this a little bit deeper. The visible area can be removed by each stable pasture for this spanner icon, and we will show that in a moment. One more or two more changes. Feed storage at the stables and pastures slightly adapted for players with MaizePlus. So this is for the PC players. I am not on PC, I'm on PS5, so I cannot test or demonstrate that. However, I think the most significant change besides that, which we'll show in a moment, is this. This is the change to the large cowshed with feeding robot. The amount that the robot spreads with each round has been increased so that all 105 cows get their feed. So I do remember this previously when testing, that the robot did not give them enough food to sustain them, and they would be constantly running out of food, even though it did feed them every hour. So first of all, let's have a look where we find all of these. The cows, which I'm showing here. Here is what it looks like now. So now there is no fence around the outside anymore with these. This is modified versions of the base game cow sheds, and we have these, right? So if we go back in here again, animals and cows, we have all three have this big green square. Now don't worry, that can go away. Now if we just look at the horses, which I do not have testing, because the only thing that's changed is actually this big green square showing you the outline of the pasture. If we go into pigs also have it. Here we have the pig barn and the other open pasture pig type, large pasture for pigs. And then sheep also we have two, both just modified versions of the base game with increased capacities, of course, and all those things, but none of that has changed from the last update. So we are going to just concentrate on what has changed in the update. And here in this one, let's get our help window on. There we go. Hide pasture area. You press circle and it goes away. And there you have it. So it's an aid when placing it down. You can again press it and there it pops in. So once you've placed it, you can make it go away and all is good. The icon will be there, but if you don't mind that, then that's okay. So what's going on here? So let's just have a quick look at our cow barns here. I have all three cow barns, but the one we are concerned with is the cow barn with feeding robot. 105 cattle. I have put straw in there, but I have not put any TMR because it's a feeding robot, just like the base game robot one. You put in your ingredients, straw, hay, silage. So we have two straw capacities here. One is this and one is the straw for manure. The straw for manure goes in here, but it does not take bales for manure straw. You have to put in loose, and it all goes in, the loose straw goes in here. If you do want to feed them TMR, you can put it here as well. However, mineral feed goes in here. All the other ingredients, silage, straw, and hay go in here. Well, I will show that once we run it. It is full right now, so capacities Well, you can only see the capacities here. Silage 145,000, 79,000 for the feed straw, and hay is $79,000 for the hay feed. Mineral feed, yes, 79,000 liters. Straw, as I said, goes in here, 45,000 liters. That hasn't changed. What has changed is the amount the robot gives. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead in time, 1 month, and see how the cows fare and if indeed they get enough food to sustain them. So we'll see you in a moment. So here we're back, and it is the hour on the hour, and there's a feeding robot mixing the feed and putting into the robot, so we can watch that while it's happening. It does it every hour, and as it's let's see, is it done? No, it's still putting in the ingredients. So what's happening is it's taking the ingredients from the storage here, putting into a feed mixer, and it will come around. So if we take a quick look here, guess what? There is food capacity. The health is 100%. So what does that mean? Well, it means, yes, indeed, the robot is giving them enough food. Now, if you are using this, make sure you don't park anything here or indeed block anything where this little robot travels, because if you have anything parked inside there or anything blocking it whatsoever, it will not feed your cows and they will starve. So very interesting indeed, and it's going to go all the way to the end and then pour the feed in as it's coming back. Is there lots of feed in there? No. You could also, if you want, add extra TMR, but the purpose of the feeding robot is so you don't have to, and it will give the cows enough food every hour in order to sustain them, and this is what it is now doing. So excellent upgrade there. And if we compare it to the other one, we had filled up the non-robot cow barn, and it has had the capacity, more than enough capacity to sustain it for a month. And of course, the open cow pasture has also had enough food in there. And well, that's really all there is to it. I'm not going to go through all the other ones. Nothing has changed as far as I know with them. It's good to see that this is now working as it should. There he goes. He has put in all the feed. Let's see how much food it has now. Yeah, still not really full, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't fill it. It's not supposed to fill it. It's supposed to give them enough each hour in order to sustain them, and at game time 10 o'clock it will go through that process again and feed them again. So it's a self-sustaining now, as long as you continue to fill these. Now, bales, it does accept bales of straw here. As you can see, it disappeared. It had filled this straw, but it does not accept bales of straw for the manure production in here, or for the stable straw, which is interesting, but good to know if you are curious. Yes, so if you have silage bales, hay bales, it will accept those in each one of these as well, just like I did with the straw. And yeah, I mean, so loose straw and food, if you decide to put in other kinds of food, it does go here, just in case you're wondering. Right, and there you have it. That's the update 1.200 to the stables with larger pastures on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.